Hey everybody. Well, this morning I am over at the lot that we showed you where they're going to demolish this whole property here, and I am here to look at this palapa and figure out how to get this huge palapa dismantled and taken over to our lot. And it is big. All right, first order of business is to figure out this roof, this roofing material here. This is made out of palm fronds, and so it's a fan palm frond, like a Mexican fan palm frond. You've got the frond, and then it has a shaft here. They cut the shaft just long enough to go to two of these stringers, and then they tie it onto this stringer, and it looks like they aren't tied onto the other stringer. Let's get some tools. And let's see, what is this? Oh, it's screws. It's screwed on with screws. So they're not going to come out very easily. Let's just see. We'll get a pry bar and see what we can do. For the first attempt here, I tried to just pry these off, and I got a couple of them off, but they're not coming off very easy. And these are actually going to come apart anyways when I take them out, because since these aren't, the ends of these fronds aren't put up to the next stringer, these stringers just come loose. Here, you can see. All right, I got a pretty good process going here now. As you can see, I have 3 whole sections on one side off. See the nice guy through there? And so I'm gonna take this next section off here and show you guys how I'm doing it. I went through like 4 or 5 different ways trying to get this stuff off in a effective manner, and it was just too difficult. I'm gonna talk loud. I'm not gonna talk while I'm doing it because I have the generator going over there because I'm running a saw and I don't have any power.
So Doug is working on the palapa today, our free palapa, so excited. And we have guys over here working to move the dirt that they dug out before. So today I'm here supervising and making sure the pipes don't get covered up in certain spots that we still need to work on. It's a big day. We're filling in all these holes except for the corners where we still have to pull stuff. So if we need to get to it, we can't have it buried. But see down here, this will all get completely filled in here too. Almost to the wall. Well, we just ran into our first snag. We were supposed to call Ina before we filled in the holes, and our architect happened to be driving by and stopped us, and we called them, and they will be out here tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Feeling bad because we totally misunderstood. We understood digging holes like for a pool, and now we're gonna have to call them every time we move dirt or plant a palm tree. So this is a little, no, it's a big bummer. All right, here goes the wall. Looks like we have a stubborn wall. Whoa, that's a big chunk. Finally taking the wall out. This is a big day. We got everything cleared up with Ina, and we just need to call them when we dig our own private pool and for our own private home. Otherwise, we are good to go. And of course, we will keep our eye out for any artifacts or bones. Hopefully no bones, but we're good to go. Time for cleanup.
All right, well, been working like crazy all day on this lot, on all the dirt work here on the lot, but we've got a ton of stuff done. So Esperanza was out here this morning helping. We worked and pulled all the wire. I'll show you here. So we pulled a 4-gauge wire here through 1.5 inch conduit, and a 2-aught wire through 2-inch conduit. This is the conduit for potentially fiber optic later. So these conduits here now have cable run, and they run all the way up there to the back of the lot, and I'll show you that. So that's been a lot of work. I've been doing a little hand filling around where everything comes up in the lot. You can see here I've got our Javier, our dirt guy. His whole crew is working out here. We're moving about 700 yards of dirt here, about 100 feet wide, 50 feet deep, or 50 feet back and 4 feet deep. And we're moving about a third of it down here to raise this up a little bit, and then we're moving the other 2/3 of it back up onto the top half of the lot. And that's going to basically make this lower section bigger, 50 feet bigger, and give us a little extra height up on the top too. So let's go up here and see. So right here is going to be where the driveway goes. Right now it hasn't been graded yet, but we're getting there. It looks a lot different. Really flattened out quite a bit. My pile of gravel, I had them save. Didn't want to lose a pile of gravel. And then it's still a little rough in here because of all these conduits. They didn't want to get too close to them, so we hand filled around those, and then they're going to come back in and level this all out. This is Going good. Been a long day. I've been up since early this morning. Plans kind of changed today. Originally, I was going over to the salvage site to work on the Palapa removal, and then we had to come over here because we had to stop work. So we had to meet with the architect and the archaeologist this morning. Actually, not the archaeologist, he's a historian, but he works for the archaeological agency, and get his approval to get everything started. He said we're good to go with everything we're going to do for quite a while, so we won't have to call him back again unless we find something. We had the dirt guys here, and everything just worked out that they could come and work, and we needed to get all the electrical in, all the wire pulled, so we can close up all these ditches and close everything up. So I kind of had to shift gears and come up here and work on getting this electrical in and everything else tied up so we can get this lot. But this is going to be awesome because by tomorrow afternoon we're going to have all this dirt moved, everything spread out. They're going to bring in some more equipment. They're going to bring in a grader tomorrow morning, and I think a bigger front loader to work on this. And then they should be able to knock this out tomorrow, and the lot will be all ready to go.
Thank you so much for watching our video.
I have had a cold going on the last couple of days, and I have totally lost my voice. So Esperanza has really stepped up and been running the job site the last couple of days. I've been trying to rest, and she's going to finish out this video.
It's been hard keeping him down and making him rest. It's almost impossible. Impossible. Things have been crazy busy around here with the lots, moving the dirt, the trees, the Palapa, which is kind of a story of its own. So just keep watching and you will find out what happens with everything going on. And poor Doug has a sore throat, so I'll just say it myself. As always, don't forget to live before you die.